It is a great pleasure to welcome all of you by today. My name is NAVITHIRA ARRUMAINATHAN and my metric number is D2022110286 and I'm here honored to have the opportunity to present on a topic that is not only close to my heart but also incredibly relevant to our field. Today we will delve into Portfolio 1, the survey research can be divided into research method, questionnaire and sampling method. Exploring its significance, the challenges it presents and the innovative solutions shaping in its future. As we navigate through the topic, I hope to provide you with the new insights and foster and deeper understanding of the subject matter. We chose the mixed method for this study because it is the most effective and the efficient technique for collecting data. For gathering data for our study would be survey research using Google Forms. Firstly, questionnaire has 14 objective questions that are straightforward to understand. And ask respondent for feedback on whether improvement is needed. Secondly, as we are aware that there are three methods given for sampling the data such as quantitative, qualitative and the mixed methods are acceptable to proceed with the project and have proven strong with the guideline of the respondent and their idea about our entitled project. Using a mixed method research type as we both implied qualitative and quantitative type as we want to gather the data from users. We decided to share an even larger community of gadgets users that we got from social media as we use local mainstream sites such as the Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook, and even we interviewed the customers and staffs. In the sampling method, we agreed on using probably sampling method, which is stratified random sampling, as we want to gather the customers who come to the Yikmun restaurant. The logo and the lightning are fitting on our research type of the project, and we assume that respondents knew the standard of the logo is very important that easily make customers to get attracted with the creativity and good vibes.
As for report 1, I aim to talk about data analysis. After a week of handing out our survey questionnaire to our group target, we received a total number of 33 response. Based on initial question in our customer questionnaire, we found that 27.6% of the total respondents, or 9 out of 33, are regular customers of Yikmun restaurant. Interestingly, only 12.1% are neutral about the restaurant, and 80.2% strongly disagree with being a regular customer. The majority, 42.4%, simply disagree with being a regular customer. However, when it comes to satisfaction with Yikmun restaurant logo, a significant 60.6% strongly agree, indicating an overall positive sentiment toward the logo. Despite diversity statement about the logo, our data analysis revealed that the highest majority, 60.6%, strongly disagree with 4 specific aspects for the restaurant. First, the exterior atmosphere. Second, the ambient of the surrounding. Third, table arrangement. And lastly, lighting in the restaurant. Furthermore, our questionnaire response showed that a simulation question of respondents, 39.4% agree, and another 39.4% strongly agree. Believe that Yikmun restaurant lack of halal certification, which cause assistance to dine there. Additionally, 54.5% customer disagree with recommended the restaurant to others based on its design. In conclusion, the majority of respondents at 80.2% agree, and 75.8% strongly agree, express the desire for the restaurant to display halal certification. Moreover, 84.8% indicate to they would return if the restaurant upgrade, and the concept and atmosphere to regain trust among Muslim and other customers.
Today we will discuss the conclusion from our data analysis employees at Yikmun restaurant. Let's start with how employees feel about the work environment. 3 out of 5 employees, that 60%, find it inspiring to work here. However, 2 out of 5 or 40% don't find it motivating. It shows that opinion vary among team. Next up, we look at how important design is for attracting customers. Most of employees said that both the outside and inside design play a big role. They even suggested some changes like rearranging seating. Now, about lighting. 4 of 5 employees or 60% agree that having a good lighting is crucial for a nice atmosphere. But one person had a different opinion. Maybe they don't like it too bright. Okay, to sum up, all the employees support making improvements to the interior design and getting a halal certification. They also believe that a good design can bring in more customers. Plus, they think using a social media like TikTok can help spread the word about their restaurant.
And now, I'm going to talk about the idealization of exterior design for Yikmun restaurant. As we can see for the first design, we came up with the idea of adding the glass windows and door for the entrance and the side of the restaurant. Our purpose is to add an air conditioner inside of the restaurant. We want to create a comfortable environment for diners and a pleasant temperature to make the dining experience more enjoyable for customers. We also added an accessory lighting at the side of the restaurant to give an aesthetic enhancement to the restaurant. The LED lighting helps to give a visual appeal of the restaurant's exterior and making it more attractive and potential customers. Other than that, we also changed the paint to soft peach color and brown to make it look more soft and aesthetic. As for design too, we have come up with the idea to add a wooden glass door for the entrance and wooden glass windows on top of the entrance and at the side of the restaurant. In this idea, we wanted the restaurant to look a little bit of traditional look but with modernity. We also added a wooden awning to give it an aesthetic enhancement for the restaurant. We also changed paint to mild green color and slightly peach brown. In this design, we added more renovation like a pickup delivery window. As we all know, the food delivery are famous among people nowadays. So with this idea, Yikmun restaurant can open new service delivery for their business. Last but not least, we decided to add a spotlights for the billboard of the restaurant. Spotlights help the restaurant to highlight the key information, especially the brand of Yikmun restaurant. It is also to help it visible from distance, especially at night for passerbys and customers.
We aim to blend modernity and traditional charm at Yikmun restaurant by introducing soft lighting with a warm yellow glow, addressing dissatisfaction with previous gloomy lighting. Wall lamps and Chinese lanterns were added to enhance ambience and honor the restaurant's Chinese heritage, while also highlighting its unique halal certification. To improve the brand recognition and personalize the dining experience, we suggested a central design featuring Yikmun logo and photos of the founder's family, as customers previously had difficulty recognizing the logo on the signboard. This central display, along with an addition of Chinese lanterns, aim to create a cohesive theme. Next, the history information area was also redesigned, incorporating more lighting, Chinese lanterns, and small lamps to create cheerful ambience to improve readability. The overall goal was to combine modern aesthetics with traditional vibes, enhancing both the visual appeal and brand identity to Yikmun restaurant. The second design of Yikmun restaurant incorporated vintage lamps to honor cultural heritage and enhance the dining ambience. The seating arrangements were redesigned to promote cohesion and branding integration, aiming for a warm and unique atmosphere. The mix of old and new elements aimed to create a memorable dining experience that feels both familiar and fresh. The central arrangement and the history information section in Design 2 are mostly the same as Design 1, but we incorporated vintage lamps throughout the restaurant to enhance the brand identity and make it feel more Malaysian style, as the vintage lamps look more Malaysian than just Chinese lanterns.
So for this assignment, we have chosen a blended technique. We got data via surveys and online observations. The question we pose have possibilities and solutions. The collected data will be examined to obtain additional information about options and feedback to revamp the Yikmun restaurant that we operate. Utilize the feedback from as a survey form, since it is a simpler, more compact and more professional. We open with the speech questionnaires with the speech and express gratitude to the respondents for taking the time to complete our survey questionnaires. We introduce the Yikmun restaurant patrons to our designs. Respondents were given the option of either selecting multiple on our questions. After they answer the question, the respondents will be taken to the second part to answer some question and choose the answers. And this helped to improvise our design, and if there are any corrections or any implement, so we can improvise our design.
For the report 2, we gather response for 34 participants which exceeded our target and gives us enough data to choose the final design. We have 2 designs for Yikmun restaurant area, but we could only choose one. Most respondents, 70.6%, prefer the second design. This second design includes a delivery pickup window, wooden glass window, spotlight LED billboard, wooden awning, and the light green color scheme. Only 29.4% choose the first design, which has a future LED light, darker color, and a full glass door at the front and the side. Respondents also gave suggestions to improve their design. They wanted to enhance the restaurant look by the adding mural and using brighter, more inviting color. They emphasize choosing colors that are attractive and create a friendly atmosphere. Respondents also explain why they like their preferred design. They like the simplicity and attractive, saying it keeps the restaurant identity while adding modern element. They also found the traditional white appealing and the window design practical for the modern time. Overall, they saw the design as smart, modern, and in line with current trend. This simplified vision keep the key point clear and concise.
We create 2 interior design for Yikmun restaurant. The first one, preferred by 52.9% of participants, feature comfortable arrangement with subtle lighting and Chinese cultural elements. The second design, chosen by the 47.1%, had the chandelier lights and a round table for a fancy feel. Based on feedback, most people wanted a comfortable and spacious environment with more lighting. They liked the chosen design for its minimalist concept and alignment with the restaurant vintage element. The incorporation of Chinese and Baba Noya cultural elements was also appreciated. Overall, the feedback helped us create an interior that honors cultural heritage and appeals to a diverse audience. Next, we move to the data analysis of lamp design. We create 2 lamp designs for their restaurant. The first design with classic and Chinese elements was preferred by 73.5% of participants, while the second design with Mediterranean touches was chosen by 26.5%. Most people like the first design because it reflects traditional value and the restaurant identity. They also suggest some improvements like adjusting the lighting tone and limiting the variety of lamp shapes. Overall, the feedback helped you pick a design that enhances the dining experience while staying true to the restaurant culture heritage. So that's all from me. Thank you.
For the final result, most of the respondents has chosen exterior design too. From the feedback that we got from our respondents, they highlight to add a menu standing in front of the entrance because it helps customers to engage information about the restaurant and saving both staff and the customer's time when making an order. This suggestion also will help the restaurant to promote their food such as their special promotions, seasonal dishes, and so on. Other opinion that respondents highlights is to add an LED lighting at the side of the restaurant. They gave the ideas about the LED lighting should be placed at the wooden awning. Based on their suggestion, this will give an aesthetic vibe and modernity yet slightly traditional since Yikmun restaurant has been open more than a decade. These few changes could help the restaurant to look more attractive and help the potential customer to visit Yikmun restaurant. So for the final result, we decided to combine design 1 and 2 also based on respondent suggestion and their expectations.
For the final design, respondents highlighted the need for a comfortable and spacious dining environment at Yikmun restaurant. They suggested cozy seating, ample space between tables, and attractive tablecloths to enhance the experience. For larger tables, lazy Susans were recommended to foster convenience and a communal atmosphere, promoting guest interaction. Lighting was considered crucial for creating an inviting ambience. Respondents recommended strategic lighting placement to illuminate the space and showcase aesthetic features, suggesting ambient lighting for a warm glow and task lighting to highlight specific areas like artworks. Additionally, respondents proposed cushion chairs to enhance comfort and reflect the restaurant's traditional interior design. Cushion seating not only adds comfort but also improves a visual appeal, encouraging customers to relax and enjoy their experience. To address feedback from interior design elements and from both design 1 and 2 were combined to create a cohesive, inviting atmosphere, aligning with customer preferences and expectations to ultimately enhance the dining experience.